Hello everybody, welcome back to Trashe Plays Slay the Spire. We are continuing our climb at Ascension level 5. We're on a hot winning streak, but let's see if healing less after boss battles dampens that a little bit. Today we're playing as the Silent. Let's see, random rare card, 100 gold, choose a rare card to obtain, lose all gold, I don't like that. Use your starting relic, gain a random boss relic. Let's do random rare like we did for the last one. Malaise is pretty good. Malaise can really beat some bosses and some floor fights. This is not one of the bosses that it beats though, so that's really unfortunate. I think it beats the other two pretty handedly, especially the Hexagos. We want to fight the elites early, I think. We have a decent deck. If you draw Malaise early against Gremlin Knob, that's pretty fine. It's not the best against sentries, so definitely a little bit of a awkward one. And then it's pretty good against the sleeping enemy. I forget what that one's called. We can only fight 2 elites if we face the normal one, but then we get a 2 shop afterwards, plus a campfire. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, let's go for it. Ah yes, drawing extra cards is very nice. And he loses X strength, apply X weak. Right, we can do that. If I do this now, he'll lose 2 strength, go down to 10, I think go down to 7, and we'll take some damage, so that's not as good. So I think maybe I just do it now. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Okay. I should be able to hit him just fine. Nothing really crazy in the first fights, most likely. We'll just give a full block this turn. No sense in hitting with 1 strike when he has 6 block. We can do a survivor. We'll take 2 damage this turn, but we'll set him up to potentially die next turn if we draw a lot of strikes. Or not. Yeah, that's not going to be enough strikes, so do a little bit more damage, and then next turn I think for sure we get him. So we took 3. A little bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Got a speed potion for our efforts, and that's really nice. Caltrops. Ooh, yeah, you know what? I'm down to go spiky build. Escape plan's very good. I do like it. Piercing Whale is also very good, but not against the slime so much, whereas Caltrops is actually pretty decent against the slime. Still better against Hexaghost, but what isn't? Ooh, yes. 12 cards, match them. So keep them, 5 tries, no do-overs. Let's play. We got Neutralize and a Nightmare. Okay, I really want Nightmare. Okay, we can pick up Neutralize if we want. We have 3 attempts remaining. But I really want Nightmare. Heal Hook is good. Nightmare. We got it. Okay. And then I'll pick up another Neutralize. I don't mind it as a card. It's pretty decent. Nightmare. Choose a card next turn. Add 3 copies of it into your hand. Exhaust it. Yeah, so we can get a lot of Caltrops, get a lot of Neutralizes. There's a lot of things you can do with Nightmare. It's a good combo piece. It's not very strong on its own, and it's especially not great in the early game. Speaking of not great in the early game, I think we just go on the all-out attack here. There's not really anything worth playing. This seems pretty good. At least do some damage on the back end. And then we have a double block turn probably coming up. I mean, yeah, we're just playing all the cards. This looks really fine. He's going to be weakened next turn as well. And yeah, on the off chance we didn't draw the strikes, we're going to be pretty okay. Now, Deadly Poison. We could start on a poison build. Applies 7. Acrobatics is pretty good. Costs energy though, and we're definitely in short supply of that. Deadly Poison isn't my favorite poison card. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Still, it is something over time. It's not really great against the slime either. I'm going to skip it for now, hope for better cards. That could be a mistake, but I'm feeling like we're in a pretty good spot already. Oh, oops. Didn't full block this turn. I think I made a mistake. Didn't need to take that damage. We'll kill this guy. We'll block, and then why not? We'll just Malaise. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna die next turn. Then, if only lost 5 health, it's not the best, but it could be worse. I think will be worse once all the enemy fights get a lot harder. Apply a bunch of vulnerable. Having a backstab is pretty nice. We went shivs last time, so I'm just like not gonna go shivs this time. I like backstab. Backstab's nice in the early game, especially for this fight, for this like exact fight. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because it's gonna hurt. I would love to nightmare backstab, but they just are all attacking, unfortunately. So I just don't think I can afford to. The question is, do I caltrops and accept the 6 damage? That might be the better play, because they're gonna have a lot more damage next turn, most likely. I don't know, that could be wrong. I could take 1 damage instead. That's a tough turn. I think I'm going to take for the 1 damage and gamble. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll be punished. We still have full block, which is nice. So I'll try hurting this guy. Unfortunately, they're taking turns weakening me, which is pretty bad. So let's see, we took 3 damage. If we take 2 more or more damage, we're definitely in trouble. Like, it means we definitely misplayed somewhere along the lines here, which I think we're about to, so much for that. Can weaken this guy, yeah. 2, 1 more, and then +4, yeah, we definitely made a mistake. Caltrops, I think, would have solved this a long time ago. We can kill that guy, and then we can still full block here, so I think now it's worth it. Gosh, the turns weakening, could you not? Yeah, I think now we at least are stabilizing. We can pretty much just consistently play it safe, so long as we have the block. Kill this guy, kill here. Okay. Yep, ended up taking more damage than I think we would have if we'd caltropsed, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I thought that those guys would take like a turn off and start not attacking me at some point. That just wasn't the case. Catalyst, we take Catalyst. Okay, now I'm regretting not taking the poison card. Catalyst is also going to be useless here for a bit. This is fine. I don't think piling weakness on matters at all, but I want to get a full turn malaise if I can. Oh my gosh, okay. This is unfortunate. He's gonna wake up after this turn. And I wanted to nightmare malaise. Oh man. This is so unfortunate. I do get Survivor next turn. No, I think I just go for this now. Alright. 12 damage, it's not terrible, but we're gonna struggle against this guy. We might actually just die here. It really depends. We should be able to keep him consistently weakened at least, which is good, but he's going to start lowering our stats as well. I, of course, expect to take some damage here. At least we were able to. This was a bad turn. If we could have full attack that turn, that would have been nice. Could Nightmare Survivor, but that's not that great. I think I don't want this. Don't want to block here. I think we still full block while we can, even though I know we're running out of damage. At least we have caltrops. Okay, this is at least a turn where we're forced to full block, so that's fine. Please full attacks, thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. 17, now he's not weakened, and we're just out of luck because we have some really bad cards. We're just gonna have to go for this. Yep, taking 11 here. Okay, now he's weakened. 2, 3. There's an argument to Nightmare there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so tight. The strikes are barely gonna do anything. Yeah, it does 3 damage. Okay. And 2 block. It's like almost nothing. Oh man, I got really unlucky on the turn order there. I guess I could have full block too. That's gonna help. Okay. Well, Envenom with Catalyst makes me want to go shivs. I think we need Envenom though. We need a way to apply poison. We have to go up if I want to fight the elite, which I don't know that I do right now actually. Maybe I fight the tougher elites later on, go for a campfire here into this elite. That seems pretty sketchy too, though. Though we do get more healing when resting. So that's probably the play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a safe play. We'll fight the fire elite next time. Malaise, as I think I said, was good. I mean, it shouldn't do that much damage if we do this. Though not having Envenom seems bad. I actually don't know what I want to do here. I think I want Envenom. Just seems like it's probably going to be the better kill play here. I'll take some damage at the start of turn. Has 16 health. We get to keep attacking. This isn't powers, right? And then I think we block here. Gives him a little bit of strength, but it's fine. Okay, this is very bad. We could Nightmare Catalyst and then win next turn. Well, he'll only have 3 poison. Do we really win next turn? If we draw our neutralizes, maybe? 18 damage. Let's go for it. I don't know that this wins, but it might. So 6, 12, 24. Definitely doesn't win. Unfortunate. Okay. 12. Then I think we block. And then we hope to get the kill next turn, which is very possible. But apparently not probable. Are you kidding me? Could I even hope to survive? No. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna save and quit this though. Because, yeah, I want to give this run a little bit longer. See if there's a way we can fight this that's more correct. Perhaps the Envenom play was a little bit bold. Yeah, I'm just gonna Caltrops here. Hope that helps enough. That's right, this ended up being the problem, didn't it? Because he just does so much. Probably should have popped a Dexterity Potion here. Okay, we're at least weakening him. And then no reason not to pop block. And he's dead next turn, guaranteed. Oh, he's dead this turn, guaranteed. Okay, that ended up being a lot better. War Paint, we might want to add a card first. Flying Knee is not terrible. I might want to Slice. I am in Venom. It's like the one time where slices aren't bad, but I also want quick slashes in that case. The shivs are probably just better than both of those options. This Flying Knee isn't terrible. Flying Knee is not great either, but I do want it. And unfortunately we upgrade to Defends. No luck for us this run. Paper Crane, enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25%. That is very worth it. Since we will be weakening a lot, hopefully. Wow. Okay. What are the chances that we kill this guy in a single turn? Hopefully high. Hopefully it's somewhat decent. Or we could just block for full. I like the idea of blocking for full. I guess I could have Envenomed first. But yeah, we're fine. Oh, it's only one turn too. So easy. Alright. This is pretty in the bag. Yep. Get the kill. Not too tough a fight, thankfully. Because we really can't afford one right now. I will leg sweep. We need a bit more weakness. And then I think I definitely want to shop to remove some cards. Or do I want orange pellets? And am I going shivs? Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand. Endless Agony is really good for the deck. Gain 5 max HP is not bad. Can I afford to do both of these? I can't, right? No, wait, I can? Barely? Yeah, I can, okay. You know what? We'll do Orange Pellets. And we'll remove a card. What are we removing, you ask? I think at this point I want to remove a... Do I want to remove a defend? Yeah, I think I want to remove a defend. We have a lot of defense in the opening hand deck, so it's usually a pretty good option. Then here, we're not really going to make use of the next shop, most likely, unless this is like a huge money question mark. So let's go to the next campfire, get some of our cards upgraded. Catalyst gets a lot of value. I think Envenom going to 1 is actually really good, though. And then Caltrops being at 5 is really good. Malaise being +1, so it's always useful, even at 0 is really nice. And then Nightmare being at 2 is, of course, very nice. Yeah, okay, I have a lot of energy upgrades that I need to do here. I don't think the Catalyst is worth it just yet. I think, if anything, if we're going full in on Envenom, let's upgrade that. And then we find some potions. Okay. We could get an explosive potion that's not bad in the next hand, potentially. So I'm going to discard this, though I could remove that negative, potentially, which is kind of interesting. And then playing the top 3 could be really good. I don't think weakness potion is actually that great for the slime fight. Could be wrong about that, but I have a lot of weak, so. And explosion potion might be extremely useful right here. That could just end this whole thing. We have a defend, though, so we're not in bad shape. I can just kill the one that's buffing as well. So yeah, let's do that. Kill the one that's buffing, get out a block, and then we can even attack here. So we're in pretty good shape. And they're not attacking us simultaneously, which is all I ever needed to see. We can weakness that one. We might take turn off and attack. Should do basically nothing, which is exactly what's happening. You dead? Yeah, you're dead. Alright. Ooh, we played a power and an attack and a skill. Yeah, this deck should actually do that fairly commonly. So hopefully we're pretty good. Thorns is nice. Bane can be good with Envenom. So I think I take it because it's a good Envenom combo. Otherwise it's not that amazing. I would take Liquid Bronze if it was going to be more useful. It could be useful against the bird fight, but we already have Caltrops in the next act, so I think we should be okay. And then I think if I'm being safe, I should rest here. But you know what, we already like half cheated on this run, so let's just upgrade, and then if I lose, I lose. And then we'll just start another one. Tripling Poison could be really nice. Malaise could be really nice. I think I want to upgrade Caltrops. Go with a defensive poison block deck still. That also uses a bunch of attacks. He goes crazy. I don't have Envenom, so flying knee is not that amazing. We could keep him pretty weak for a while here. Let's do Distilled Chaos. Okay, that was unfortunate. That was like the opposite of what I wanted to see. Pretty unfortunate. Now let's see how this works. Does it trigger twice? It does with Envenom. That's so nice. Okay. So he will be taking some damage, and then he's going to be very strong, but only 21 actually isn't that terrifying even. Like, we can survive this turn pretty well. Like, it's not even that bad. We'll just... yeah, we'll take some damage, it's fine. And then we can Nightmare on neutralizes. Make sure we get a lot of these weakens off. And get a bunch of Envenoms. We already played Catalyst, so that's not going to be a factor in this fight whatsoever. Is he going to pop? He pops at double, so yes, he will pop. If we hit him now, he pops, right? Because even if I do 6 damage, that's down to, yeah, 6 and 6, so he'll go exactly to 70, which is exactly what I don't want to do. So let's take a turn off, play some Slimes, and then we draw Banes and Strikes next turn. Well, we drew a Bane. I drew strikes, so that's something. I should have played an attack here. That was my bad. I knew I was saving that attack potion for something. Uh-oh. They are both attacking this turn. That's extremely rude. We'll throw this. We'll do this. Time to use all our potions. Do a little bit of a stabby stab. Don't know if that's actually the better play. Can I block through that one? Probably. So we have this. And then, do I just take yeah. Get him as low as possible. Okay, hopefully kill those slimes in a little bit. Cool. I unfortunately have to devote some extra resources to these guys, but I do get the kill on all of them. We're out of potions completely, but hopefully now we're in a safe enough spot that I don't have to worry about it. Do I kill him now? Yeah, I'm probably not doing that much more damage. He's going to keep doing his thing. We don't have too many slimes in our deck anyways. They're at 13-13. That's not too bad. We can weaken. And then we can attack. We can just chill. Yeah, he's going to like add a slime to our deck or something. Makes it slightly worse. It's fine. We do heal a little bit less after boss fights, so that's not so great. But we managed to survive thanks to our potions, and we are a-okay. We got a block potion anyways. We're totally fine. Okay, corpse explosion. That was like the missing piece of the puzzle with, yeah, everything. So we're good. Snecko. Man. I mean, I do have to do a Snecko run with everybody at some point. And this deck is actually way better than our last warrior deck was with Snecko. Even though I can make a lot of energy changes. But yeah, I think this deck gets a lot better with Snecko. I think legitimately. So this is actually a case where Snecko might be better, even though I think it's balanced so that you draw more ones and twos more often. Okay, we have a lot of campfires leading up to this big bed. So we can probably go that way. Man, we have a lot of campfires. If only we could buy an artifact to do something at the campfires. We get a shop right away, so maybe we can buy a decent artifact. I don't think so, because artifacts are really expensive, but we're going to go that way. This guy has 3 artifact. Gosh, I hate the rebalancing of this so much. Have I mentioned that? Have I mentioned how much I hate it? Like, look at that. Nothing was 0 cost. Like, multiple things were 3 cost. Come on. What are the chances? Like, surely not very high. We can block here. Our main way of applying poison is not going to work, so it's going to be a little bit unfortunate. We're not saving our energy for anything, so might as well do that. It's going to give us that. That's really annoying. We do have Corpse Explosion, Nightmare. Nightmare being cheap is like one of the things that I want to see. So we need to start getting rid of all our strikes and build full defense deck. That's something that I totally forgot to do. We could Nightmare something. What would I want to Nightmare even? Catalyst? We need the Retain card. I think that's the missing piece of the puzzle here. I think I could Caltrops too. We could, or we could just poison. We could just poison and then have him die that way. Like, isn't that just the better plan? These are all costing 2. Okay, so those all get the same cost reduction it looks like, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, so we're fine on that. Then we'll play a Caltrops. We lose our bad effect. Okay, we can Catalyst, and then he's pretty much gonna die. But not before he does a little bit more damage to us. It's so annoying. Gosh, so many things just stop being 0. Okay. I'm learning how to play again, though. Learning how to play defensive. This guy. Okay, 2 dexterity is actually pretty good. So is upgraded deadly poison for this deck. I think I'm going to take the 2 dexterity, though. I think that's better for our long-term survival. Okay. Thankfully, we do have backstabs for these guys. This fight is a little bit hard. I don't want to... I mean, definitely time to drink the block. At least we got our upgraded block, so we get to full block this turn. Everything's 3 basically. Cool. Thanks, game. God, Snecko you know what I think it was? They actually rebalanced it just so things were less likely to be 0, and they didn't care whether things were 3. I think they should have rebalanced it so things were less likely to be 3. But however they skewed the weighting, so it's not pure random. God, it bothers me so much. It used to be like, to be fair, Snecko runs used to be like auto wins, so maybe I shouldn't complain too much. What's gonna be the best defense here? I don't know. It's hard to say. None of these options are good because I can basically play 2 cards. I could play double defend maybe. Maybe we don't worry about killing these guys and we just say goodbye to our money. Give up all hope of buying a good artifact on the shop. God, he's gonna just run away. That's so rude. Okay, and we can't even catalyst into... God, why is everything 3? This is so nuts. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm so mad. This could have just been 2 and we could have had like some hope of winning. No, we just say goodbye to everything here. Unfortunately, I think we're toast. It's just not possible. Oh gosh. Why were we so unlucky here? I'm so sad. Remove all your debuffs. Does that remove confused? Wait. If we play everything into Snecko, do we remove confused and then still just draw 2? That would actually be really good. Cool. I can block here if I want. Say goodbye to my gold there. I do really want to kill this guy. So we'll give it a go on that. Then maybe we can have a less terrible turn. No? Alright. No such thing as a less terrible turn here. We just lose. Wow. That was an extremely unlucky fight, I feel like. The game just said no. We're 1 shy. Can you believe it? Oh god, that was so bad. We lost all our gold. The shop's gonna be terrible coming up. There's a deadly poison. There's an argument for that. Man. God. That hurts so much. Might as well lose his max HP, right? Have we gotten rid of a strike yet? We haven't, so sure. I'll do that. Hello, shop. Oh, look at that membership card. Noxious Fumes. Oh, look at that. Or Calcum if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. That's not that great, but man, membership card would have been nice here. For sure. Cool. That was extremely unlucky. Everything was just stupidly expensive. I'm still upset. I'm still very upset. No point in blocking, really? We can do this. Oh, look at that. We got multiple bites. Then, okay. Did we get rid of Confused? Did that actually work? Is this Orange Pellets getting rid of Confused? Oh my gosh, that actually works. Alright, I need to rethink how I build this deck. Because that's nuts. How much damage is he doing? Almost nothing. So if we block and then do this, we take nothing. Okay, so I can actually get rid of Confused. So my energy costs in the deck will matter. Wait, why are these so expensive? They don't get reset after being confused? Okay. That's super weird. At least here, we can get a little bit better. Skill into Corpse Explosion. That's cool. Very interesting that you can kind of lock in what you're at, though. I want to play as many bites as possible anyways, so This isn't terrible. And then a bite, and then am I dead? Yeah, so I'll just get the kill here. Interesting. Wait, no, I'm still confused? Oh, wait. Maybe I'm just confused in real life? So draw cards are good. Energy cards can be very good. Outmaneuver. I think I'm going to try it. This is a very, very weird deck now. I'm super confused about what I want to do. We're going to smith. We're going to triple enemy poison and hope that can give us some victory. Let's have a lot of campfire paths. The book is not what I wanted to fight. But the book can be dealt with. How do we deal with the book? So we have these 0 cost Envenoms. We have a 1 cost Nightmare I can't help but notice. 0 cost Envenoms. It's very interesting. And then we can Malaise, which is pretty good answer to the book. Then here we have an Envenom, Envenom, Envenom. And then if we play a skill and an attack, we should be in good shape. Don't need Corpse Explosion. And we can play a skill and an attack. And that locks everything in, theoretically, at this amount. I need Caltrops. We can poison him. Outmaneuver. That's a lot of poison that we just added. Okay, he does that. I mean, I think I just want to play my extra poison cards and then triple that to 45, so he'll be dead shortly. Then we can just play as many bites as we can while not taking damage if we can. Unfortunately, we are going to take some damage. Still, we have a lot of things to heal up, so it should be okay. Yeah, I think they stay at like whatever it was that they were at. I don't know. Very interesting. For every curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. That is very not useful. Burst. The next skill is played twice. That is very useful. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. That's also very useful. I think I'll play Burst though. Okay, we have a lot of time to rest up and smith. Let's see, what are we doing? We're doing a fight afterwards. Let's do a rest first. Might be a little bit of a waste. Hopefully it's not too bad. Is there an attack I'd like to see turn 1 neutralize, theoretically? Yeah. Okay. See neutralize, haha! Snecko, I can't hurt me now. Outmaneuver. Can start to apply that poison on him. I think we'll just be safer tripling it now. Heal up to full. It's got 18 poison, means we only have to last so long. Should be pretty nice. Okay, he's not weakened, but he will be. We can play this defend and then this malaise. And then yeah, he does nothing. And we just wait for poison to do its job. Okay. Feeling a lot safer, or I was feeling safer, and now I feel like I'm gonna die. Where's my block cards? No block cards for me, I guess. Just take 8 damage. For very reasonable reasons. Okay, burst. We can burst Lake Sweep. It's kind of funny. Bite, because we can. So, might be able to bite a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Up to full health. We're totally fine. Costs damage. Okay, I did want blur. Now this deck is thick as all heck. Let's see if we can do something about that. How much poison does this put on? 9? Yeah, I do like that. How much damage does this do? 15? That's pretty good. I actually like Malaise being really good. Like, this means that we have a consistent card that does something. which is nice. Okay. This isn't too bad. We have the Envenom here. We have Blur, but it's not going to matter too much. We have the Innate. We at least get to get rid of our Confusion, I suppose. Maybe that's what that did? Hard to say. Then yeah, we'll just keep attacking. This is fine. We'll take a bit of damage. We do have bites at least. That does something. We can Corpse Explosion this guy. Kind of. Ah, they did frail us. It's kind of annoying. Damn it. I don't mind Corpse Explosion here. I do mind being frailed. It's kind of annoying. Taking 8 damage. There we go. Now we can just go into this, and we can outmaneuver, and we can do that. And now when this guy dies, this guy automatically dies, so we don't even have to worry about the rest of the fight, although maybe that is a bad thing? Okay, we can end the fight next round for sure. And then we can just get a near kill right there. Okay, yeah, he's super dead, and then he'll deal 77 to this guy, so we're all okay. 77, yeah. On death, deal damage equal to max HP to all enemies. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we just don't want to kill him. And that's our maximum healing. Cool. Not too terrible. Well-laid plans. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. And it's already upgraded. Gotta love it. I think I do Smith here still. Prepared is probably exactly what I want to do. Burst. Next skills are played twice. There's a lot I want to do. I think I'm going to upgrade Prepared because it's a draw card. It can be very nice. And chances are we'll be able to discard some useless cards. I expect I'll have to do something here to start with, but maybe not. That's not too terrible. We just want to kill that guy. Then he's doing the most damage, so we can block there and then do that. And when he dies, he'll pretty much kill this guy. We're definitely taking some damage, that's gonna hurt. Man. I have a lot of blocks, but not a lot of good options. I'm gonna outmaneuver for the next turn, and then we'll just weaken this guy because he's doing a lot. Is he not doing his like net move? Isn't that what they always do? Man, shows what I know. All right. Good Nightmare Catalyst, but I don't think that matters that much. Again, no zero cost cards exist in the game, so tripling the poison goes up to 12 isn't bad. I almost want a Nightmare like this defend. You know, like I feel like that's a pretty good play. And then we're gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Okay. But if we hit here, and then we block like so, we can do that. Then we can also just, I think you can double up on the damage here. Does that work? Yeah, that works. That's so crazy. Alright, so this fight's over. Next two non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Oh man. Okay, we got the Emerald Key. We do have a Deadly Poison. I think it's too late for Deadly Poison at this point. Like, I think I'd rather just upgrade Corpse Explosion. We have Envenom, so yeah. I think Bane is past its time as well. So we're gonna rest, because I don't think I can take on the champion without doing that. At least have Regal Pillow healing for us. And then what are we going to do next? We have our Nightmare. It's not hitting anything exciting, so let's see if we can find something good. We got Corpse Explosion. We got a bunch of free Caltrops. That could do it. Right? Like, that seems pretty good even. So I think we Nightmare the bunch of free Caltrops. And then we play. And then sadly we don't get Bane off. And then all those cards stay expensive, but the rest of these cards don't. So now he's taking 20 damage every time he hits us. So that seems pretty good. We could double up on my Malaise even here. Yeah, I think that's worth it. So now he's super weakened. And he's taking 20 every time he hits us. It's not, again, the best against this boss, but it gives us time. Gives us plenty of time. Maybe I should have blurred there. Let's keep Catalyst in hand, and let's keep a Defend in hand. Yeah. Alright. So he's getting some Italicize, he's being annoying. That's fair. He's allowed to do that. Cool. I'll heal up a little bit, we'll keep more defense, just in case. I don't remember what he does. So, better to be prepared than not. Speaking of prepared, we got Envenom now. Okay, that's nice. I think we want to play everything. So we do Envenom. Then we'll play a skill, and then we'll play this for sure. Then we could triple up on Catalyst, but we don't have to this turn. So we can wait. Because we can hold Burst and Catalyst for next turn. And ideally we get more poison on him before we hit hard. But we'll see. So that's going to be a little bit more. Not going to ever use this Neutralize or this. Yes, we need 2 energy. So this is probably as good as it gets. So now he's taking 90. And we'll hope that's enough. We can outmaneuver him, potentially. And then we'll block. Be okay. The -6 strength is really helping out here, isn't it? That's doing all the work. Alright. Then when we Corpse Explosion him, he'll just die. We're good. Since we heal up less in the boss fights, it's actually worth it to play these bites. Sure. Now you can double explode on enemies. All the enemies around him will die. Okay. Explosive Potion, not the most interesting. Next turn your attacks deal double damage. Having doubled Nightmare does seem like a good option if it could ever be cheap. Having poison in our back pocket seems really good to me. Same with Liquid Bond, same with, yeah, Explosive Potion. All those do the things that we want, and having more energy is going to be a huge necessity here. I think we're okay with Busted Crown at this point. I don't really think there's that many more cards I want. No longer obtaining potions might also be okay. I'm gonna go with Busted Crown because, like, my deck's pretty set. We're actually pretty good against the Time Eater, I think, as well. So now we just need to remember to grab all the pieces of the Triforce, which is going to be unfortunate because we're going to have to grab a relic. If we can find more chests in question mark rooms, that would be nice. So I think I'm going to aim for question marks and maybe a shop at the end if I can. There's a shop right after an elite fight, and we're going to have to do a campfire, so question mark, question mark. I like this route. Double elite fight there, very scary. There's quite a few elites here that I'm scared of. Are question marks better than elites at this point? I think so. There's definitely a few relics that we're missing that could be really big for us. But yeah, I think could get the shop there instead. And there's at least a campfire here. Having a lot of campfires on the route is nice too. I think I'm gonna go up this way and be like a super Super coward. Okay. We already got the elite fight out of the way at least, so we don't have to do that. And then there's a lot of question marks too if I wanted it, plus a campfire right afterwards. Yeah, I think we go for the campfire right afterwards. Okay. Let's see how good we are on this floor. Turn 1 we draw a ton of cards, but they're all really bad. Yikes. Could outmaneuver. Hey, like, almost just want to, like, completely, yeah. You know what, let's just accept our damage. And, go for a ton of energy next turn. Hope it pays off. Free Nightmare, Corpse Explosion. And then Nightmare, Corpse Explosion. I think next turn will be okay. I could be wrong, but I think we'll be alright. I think this guy will do enough damage. I think we're gonna be okay here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep both of these dazes. I don't want to let them go, really. Alright, 210 damage, yeah. Having an attack could be useful. Don't want dagger spray. So yeah, I think at this point I want to attack over Caltrops. Did I say I was gonna go up this way, fight the elite? Do I really need to fight the elite? Same number of campfires. I think that was the reason I was gonna do it. Yeah, let's do it. I can afford to. It'll be fine. This is a scary turn. I think we can do Envenom here though. Because we'll block, we can do this, we can Bane, and we can hit him hard. Yeah, that's a good first turn. We don't take any damage, we do a decent amount. We have Footwork Dexterity, but that doesn't really do too much for me. I think I want to block. And then next turn I'll just have a ton of energy. Should be okay. Should be able to play bites. We can weaken him. That'll be fine. I can definitely survive this. This is a-okay. So we're not going to take any damage for sure, but I want to play more bites if possible. There's a bite and there's a bite. Okay. Leg sweep, we're not taking another one. It's not bad, actually. Might be worth taking, to be totally honest. I'm not gonna try that. How to do this fight? This fight's scary, actually. This fight's very, very scary. We are not well set up for it. Shoot. It's cool that we got a free Nightmare, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, there's just a lot of damage coming at me the next turn or two. Yeah, I'll Nightmare Caltrops, I guess, at 1. And then we can Survivor. And then we can Caltrops outmaneuver. Hope that we get a lot of good stuff next turn. They at least take some damage. Okay, that's a lot of good stuff next turn. That definitely qualifies. So good job, game. You did it. Getting a lot of free leg sweeps is very good. So yeah, we want to weaken the strongest of them. They are very strong. Definitely gonna drink a block potion. Pretty sure I need to. And then what else am I doing? It's 20, 35, so if I play this, we block for full. And then everything else is just gravy. So we'll weaken you and make sure that we're fine. Because we have a lot of damage coming in when they attack us. And then we're not going to die next turn for sure. So this is totally okay. Could have even dexterity'd, but I want to heal more. So might as well attack the guys who aren't attacking us. I want to play the bites. And the next skill you play twice. Can hold that for next turn. Might as well apply Weaken to this guy, sure. This guy's not going to kill himself. We have more bite opportunities. If I can heal to full, I should. We're fine. Did I need to Corpse Explosion Catalyst? I don't think so. Could Corpse Explosion get the kill here? But I think I'll be okay. They're doing 21. I don't block for enough, so I guess I might as well kill. Because this kills, right? If I'm not mistaken. Hope I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. And just in case, because I'm paranoid, I'll block anyway. Yeah, cool. We did pretty okay. We're gonna skip this. Don't need that. Slowly, hear whispering voices. Can get madness. This could be really good. I actually like madness here. Fight a boss run. Upgrade all cards. Actually, no longer healing's kind of dumb with bites though, isn't it? 2 normalities is really rough. I don't even think we have 2 shops. No. Let's just do the boss fight. That's the most common one. It's the safest. Even happens to be the same boss we were doing last time. But this time we can dexterity. We could dexterity, but that does do nothing. Alright. Don't like this. We're gonna have a lot of melees next turn. So let's weaken the boss to nothingness. We can Corpse Explosion. Could be kind of hilarious. And then we could bite, because it's still worth healing. There we go. How much do you do? Probably not that much, right? 19? Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is free, which is nice, but... Are we taking damage here? Seriously? It hurts. It hurts so much. I don't really want that bite. I want it to be recycled. Ow. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, I should have had the upgraded defend there. It's not going to matter. I don't need to block at all. He's question mark turn. I forget, if he gets hurt, does he instantly swap again? That might be the case. So theoretically I should just attack him for as much as I can. Then I can end my turn. Could even keep a Corpse Explosion, but I think I'm just better off keeping some blocks and blurs maybe. Yeah, it should be fine. 38 health, it's not too crazy. Yeah, we can weaken them. And then hopefully Blur will let us do stuff on our own terms so we can heal back up over the course of this fight. Oh, I should keep a slime in hand. There's no reason to let it go back. Would love a free flying knee, sure. Having a bunch of those next turn does seem good. Okay. This is fine. Again, should have kept the slime. Don't think it's gonna matter. Might matter. That one's at least dead. That one could die, but I don't want to kill it because I want to draw into another bite that's costing 3, I guess. I mean... I'll weaken you slightly, I suppose. There, I remembered to keep slimed. I'm good. Okay, and we can double bite. And that's gonna be the most health we're getting out of this anyway. Ending at 40 health, not bad. Ice cream, that's huge actually. Blade Dance is also kind of nice. I wish it were upgraded. Do I add a Blade Dance at this point? Like, probably? I'm not going to. Oh, it's the giant head. That's terrifying. Though I think we're actually okay. Darn, we don't have, what's it called in hand? We get to play Blur at least, which is nice. And then I think I'll definitely Flying Knee, and then I'll Weaken. Yeah. This could be okay. We really are looking for our Envenoms. We can power up here. I don't know if I want to play an attack this turn. It's kind of scary. Could take a gamble. But no, I think I need to do that. Alright. I don't want to get rid of Confuse just yet. Is my thought process. We can well-lay plans. Gross. Ah, this is gross. I don't even know what I want to keep. Maybe like a burst? No, not a 3-cost burst. Come on. If I play this, I stop being confused, yeah? That seems pretty bad. I keep energy, so... You might think it was a misplay to not play all those, but... It's actually not too bad. Okay, so we have the Envenoms. We can keep Nightmares. And then we keep energy. So I think we do this. 1. Oh, he's at 1 already? Well, that's bad. It turns out our deck is too big. That's cool. Okay, he's not weakened, so maybe that's okay. 22. Okay, I can live with this. Yep, he's gonna start doing more and more damage. That's just his prerogative. Where the hell is Catalyst? I needed that yesterday. Still not here. Okay. I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna discard this. It's way too expensive. We have Weakens. Play Defend. At least we... Oh, he's already weakened. Yikes. Please hit something relevant. I hate you. I hate you so much, game. Oh, there's Catalyst. Thanks. Long time no see. God, it cost... Dear. Snecko has been nothing but bad for us. I mean, I know it gave us extra draw, but like... It's been pretty terrible, let's be honest. So I think we play this. We take the 28, and we see what we can do. I don't know. I don't know what we can do. And also, Orange Pellets getting rid of Snecko, I think has just been a minus. Does he die if I double up? I don't think he does. So, oh, do I not have enough space for a card? I don't think I do. Drink. I have to play something that hits multiple times, probably. The enemy has weak. Gain an energy, draw a card. They do have weak. Can gain an energy, draw a card. That's not the card we needed. But yeah, they die now. Oh wait, I'm tripling the poison, not doubling. I'm so silly. There we go, we're at 4 HP. This is fine. This is totally fine. This run's not going down. First time you lose 3 HP, draw. Okay. Actually, drawing some cards is really amazing. Acrobatics is also really good now. We rest. That's for sure. Regal Pillow is keeping us in this game. Receive Consume. That's hilarious. I don't think I want Consume. It's not quite the run for that. What could I store in here? Store Nightmare, that'd be so funny. Is there anything good that could combo for another character? Well-laid plans, but I don't want to lose it. Not that I don't want to lose, I think. I mean, I want to lose a lot of these cards, but like, I don't want to give up, like, I don't want to give another run like a strike or something, or a bite. It's pretty lame, so we'll ignore it. Be semi-useless. We have to take the emerald. That's just the fact of the matter. Letter opener. Oh, I would have loved leather opener. Ornamental fan. That would have been nice a while ago. What do we smith here? We can smith things, right? I think lowering the cost of cards will eventually lower. Next 2 skills are played twice. That's definitely what we do. And then, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. Nothing costs 0. Like, the odds of that are very low if it was true random. So, that's how you know. In case you didn't know. I guess I'll keep a neutralize. Sure, the rest of this is just pure garbage. At least I was able to rest. Okay, there's something to be said about having a lot of madness in hand. We can at least fully block here. So one more block would do it. Which we can just do. We can end turn, we can keep this. And we can keep a leg sweep because we'll have a lot of madness so we can potentially block it. And there we did get Corpse Explosion. Sort of what I was hoping for, but I don't have anything else. Eh. That's bad. Like, I'm pretty sure that's awful, right? Like, how much damage does it do? 30? Just 30? And we're alive. So, like, that was terrible. My goodness. This is another terrible hand. So I'm forced to Corpse Explosion. Don't have to double up on it, but... Okay. Well, I can tell you this much. I really don't want to fight an elite. Wow. And we're gonna have to. I might die before the elite. Unless I get some semblance of luck. 16 damage. You're really gonna just go ahead and do 16 damage to me, huh? Okay, we could burst Nightmare. Think we could burst Nightmare? This is like one of his least damaging things. We could burst Defend. We could burst Defend, well-laid plans. That's gotta be correct. And then I'm really afraid to hit him. So I'm not going to. We're gonna end turn. We're gonna keep a Nightmare, we're gonna keep a Bite. Because I think I need Bite to get me back into this. Okay, him just gaining some block is not super scary. And then, what do we want to do to him now? So I want a Nightmare. On bite. I want to defend. I can gain 2 health. We're not taking too much damage just yet. Especially if we malaise him now. We can malaise. We can do Envenom though, and then we can do that. That seems pretty good. Those are going to be bad. We take nothing. Okay, but we have the Envenom. Darn. We could do free leg sweeps next turn. I don't exactly want a permanent curse in my deck. That's even scarier. Oh, dang it. Stop doing permanent curses. I wanted to not have that happen. Okay, Madness. Madness is good. I have to discard 2 cards. I'm not playing Catalyst this turn, but I wanted to keep it around for Nightmare. This costs 0, so maybe we do it this way. And then, if I play Bite now, that guarantees we can do Nightmare on Leg Sweep. And with that, hopefully we can take whatever he's throwing at us. Yeah. Okay, we're navigating it. We are navigating it successfully, that's for sure. So we just want to make sure that we don't end on a bad card. Or a curse going into our deck. That's pretty much our only concern. I'd love to bite more, but if I bite, I can still guarantee. Not getting a curse? Yeah, we're not getting a curse. Okay. So we're fine. We don't have to worry about this turn. We can end it. Then we'll just keep this and Flying Knee in case we need an attack. Keep some energy around. Okay. This isn't too bad. We can definitely Dexterity up. That's not bad. We get free bites. We've got to use this guy to heal it as much as possible. And then we can definitely... This turn, your next 2 skills are played twice. That's why it's rough. We can do this. I think that's fine. We're not taking any damage. A Flying Knee is risky. So we're not going to take any risks here. We'll just do this. Alrighty. Then we can bite. We can... Well, this is never going to do damage again. We can bite. Okay, that's the one that I don't want, so we're going to definitely Flying Knee. That's especially one I don't want too. So now is the time for Leg Sweep, and then probably Corpse Explosion, defend Catalyst. Corpse Explosion, defend Catalyst. We're tripling the poison, so he's dead in 2 turns, and then we can bite hopefully next turn. It doesn't really matter what he's doing. So we just draw as many bites as we can. He's dead regardless, so again, just draw as many bites as we can. We can do this. I don't think it matters. Okay, there's all our bites. So we're good. 2, 3. Alrighty. Back up to 39 HP. Pretty much like we rested at a campfire. Look at us, we're doing it. Riddle with Holes. Yeah, that would have been nice to see ages ago. Okay. I think I need to go visit this shop. This guy's not too bad. We have Malaise, so that's pretty good. We have Malaise, we have Well-Laid Plans, we have Acrobatics. I really want Acrobatics first. But I'll wait. There's a cheap Leg Sweep. That's nice. Get rid of that. One of the well-laid plans, though. Can end turn, and then we can keep these two. Because he has a multi-attack? Yeah, he has a multi-attack. And then I would love Envenom, wherever Envenom is. We have Caltrops, though. We could potentially get the Caltrops. No, God, that's so expensive. Could you not do that to me? Like I said, I think we're pretty well set up for Time Eater. Get prepared. Wow, these are bad. Sure. I'll deal some damage. Get some health here. I'll keep this. Everything else is kind of sad to me. Okay, we've got Nightmares. Nightmares are pretty good. Nightmare into Madness. We could Nightmare. Oh, dude, I forgot about Nightmaring Nightmare. That's so crazy. No one would ever think to Nightmare. We save energy, don't forget. But I do want to play this. Do I play Bane? No, I'm not keeping Bane. I'm gonna keep Catalyst around for a bit. We're gonna keep a block around for a bit. Is he gonna weaken me terribly? Okay. Madness. We have this. Madness. We have this. So we're not taking any damage at least. He doesn't have any poison though, so we'll start going crazy. Alright. Our dex takes a while to get going, but it's gonna start now. So that's something. Said that's something. Oh, I was supposed to burst that. That's so dumb. Here we go. Just start getting the poison up. Alright. We can start biting, but we still need a block. We have like infinite energy, so it's fine. Can play a burst. Having the outmaneuver ice cream is really good. That's fine. I don't want any of these. So he should last another few turns, and hopefully we can heal a little bit more in the coming turns. Maybe not. Okay. You know what? He's coming in hard. I respect that. Can we? Can we just block? We can't just block. Okay. So because we can just block, we shall just block. I'll do that. Oh, it's triple. It's triple. Don't forget the triple. Yeah, I'll keep this, sure. Alright, well, we're doing fine. Hey, every time we get a skill, it's upgraded. That's very useful right now. Actually, setup is pretty useful upgraded, so I will say no. Okay, Lizard Tail. Lizard Tail. Apply 4 poison to all enemies. That would have been useful forever ago. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 energy. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Especially with ice cream. A lot of these are real nice. Do I buy Lizard Tail so that I don't die? There's a lot of options here, but I think Lizard Tail is the one and true option. Duplicating a random... No, wait, then this turn your next card is played twice? No, that's gotta win, right? Like, that just wins. Okay. Yeah. We'll be fine now. And then we get the Triforce, because, you know, if we can get to the heart, let's do it. Now, hopefully I'm able to win without going too deep into my potions here. But if I have to go deep into my potions, it's not the end of the world. I can't Nightmare, unfortunately. Costs 0 until played. I could burst Nightmare. What would I even burst it on? Setups? Like, that seems weird. This is very weird. That's a lot of damage. Did you know how much damage you're doing right there? My good sir? This is awkward. There's a lot of options here. Set up, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I have no blocks, right? Yeah, my only block is basically a weaken, potentially. That's unfortunate. I'd love to have multiple bursts next turn. But maybe I win with footwork. I was supposed to nightmare footwork. That was my whole plan. Now I have no nightmare targets. Like I have bite, but like what is that gonna do? That was silly. Well, we'll find out. Okay, at least we have weakening. It does a lot for us. It's not terrible. So we have burst. We definitely want to do that. Then we definitely want to... Do we Caltrops and Envenom? I think we Caltrops and Envenom. It's just kind of gross. He's kind of strong now. We get to keep a lot of block. So that's a big upside of this. This isn't too bad. Outmaneuver I'd love to keep. Okay, we got Malaise. That's definitely a way out of this. We have enough blocks, so we're okay. Did we play Envenom? We did play Envenom, so there's an argument for keeping Riddle with holes. So okay. Outmaneuver would be better with Malaise next turn, though. If I do this now, it buys me a lot of time. Like that's his big attack turn too, right? It's like that's not a huge deal. We can Madness something. Didn't get us what we wanted, but that's fine. Have another energy next turn. Okay, he's gonna debuff us somehow. Okay. That's rough, but we're starting to get there. Gosh, how many... Okay, what do we have to play? Nightmare Burst, but I want a Nightmare Catalyst. So we have enough block now. We have enough energy now. And I want to get some poison going. I'm gonna keep Nightmare. I'm gonna keep a Defend. Just in case. Okay, now he's hitting us, but it's not that bad. We can heal up a little bit even. That does a lot for us. Simple blocks here are gonna do the trick. There we go, that's Catalyst. So with Nightmare Catalyst, we just win. Yeah. Okay. We'll block. I think we can do a full block here. And I can't play more cards, so we'll just save it all for Catalyst next turn. Sure, you guys can stay in my hand. That's fine. But with triple Catalyst, we should have an easy time here. 2, 3. Heal. I'd love to heal more. Alright. Boss down. Not too bad. I'd have to retry a fight on that run, which what happened in the very early game, but I hope everyone can forgive me that. If not, then, you know, feel free to dislike the video. I understand. On to the heart, though. If you've made it with me this far, then thank you. I feel like this has been quite the run, honestly. Deal 4 damage 5 times, that can matter. Nightmare getting cheaper also matters. Poison, Corpse Explosion doing more might matter a lot, actually. 8 block isn't that impactful. 3 dexterity might be better. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot here. Could upgrade this for the 2 week. Let's do that. That might matter. Get a shop here, it's not going to be worth much of anything. But you never know. Random skill in your hand. You know what? I'm a huge fan of random. Gimme. Let's go. Okay. Not a great start, but it could be worse as well. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of expensive cards. Look at that. We have a block here. We can't weaken them. I prefer not to take damage. But that's fine. We at least got rid of their thing. Taking a little bit of damage is also gonna allow us to do more later. Wow, that's a lot of damage you're doing there, buddy. What if you didn't do that much damage, though? This is terrifying. Okay, we're gonna have to think about this turn. This is one of those turns where I could die instantly. Just very quickly. Think about this. Envenom's not really the best way out here. I do have an energy potion, which is something. I have an acrobatics, which is cool. It's possible that burst now into acrobatics, but I won't be able to draw that many cards. Oh, I don't like this. There we go. That's a lot of maneuvering. So I can burst, but now I can't. Well, no, I can. I think I have to. I think we need the outmaneuver. I have to block, because I'm dead if I don't. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just a truth. And then that guy would do insane damage if I don't do this, so I've got to keep that. Am I dead anyway? I'm dead anyway. Oh, lizard tail! Can't say that was the turn I wanted to use it on, but you know what? It kept me alive. We're still in it. We have a defend. We don't have any weaknesses. I hate that you hit well-laid plans. I should have played that. You can at least do that. Next card you play is played twice. I think we have to. Yeah, otherwise we were just dead. Then we can set up Nightmare. Nightmare could hit Nightmare. And we could go extremely slow. But maybe, just maybe, we'll pull through. Oh god, 12. That's so much damage. We could Nightmare, 0 cost Nightmare, and then get like a million other things. That's really cool. Okay, what else can we get? Let's find out. That's a backflip. Okay, you know what? Backflip's really good. Backflip is really good. Because that draws us more options. The more options is not what I'd hoped to see. I'm going to Nightmare this Nightmare. And we're going to get crazy with it. I would love to draw a Poison Flask. No, wait, I'd actually rather keep that and get rid of these two. Acrobatics. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Acrobatics. Okay, we're definitely getting rid of that. None of this was what I hoped. All of this makes me sad. Let's get crazy with it. Do this. What does that do? Now you're doing nothing? Keep a leg sweep in hand, keep a bite in hand, so we can heal up potentially. Okay. We have more nightmares. We have more malaises. We can continue to malaise. We can nightmare on leg sweep. Then we can play a leg sweep. 5 times 4. Do defend. Then we can bite. Then we can malaise. 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 And turn. We're gonna keep both of the. No, I actually don't want this in hand because we need to make room. Think I'm alive? Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. I don't know that I should be alive, but I'm still here. This is kind of insane to me that I'm still here. I'd love to blur, but I don't think I have that option. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. I gotta just kind of accept my fate here. Sure, I'll keep this. Yeah, I'll keep a leg sweep in case I need it. Okay, that guy's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we can burst. We can corpse explosion. We can obviously catalyst. So I give my odds of surviving the heart fight a good 0%. But like, we'll have died doing what we loved. Maybe if we get a potion that somehow heals me up to full, that'll do it. Whenever you lose HP, lose 1 less. Wait. Hold up. You know, let's take Poison Stab, it's good luck. Do I not take damage from the heart passive? Because if so... Oh, that's actually incredible. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, man. This is like super saying there's a chance moment. One times 15. It's a lot of damage. We're doing pretty good. Oh man, this is lucky. It's not a lot of block. I don't have a power in hand, so I kind of have more block if I do a hit. But we have retain, so we can just keep these in hand till we need to. I have a block here at least. We're not playing Catalyst, that's for sure. We can play a Poison Stab. End turn. Okay. Oh, we don't take any damage from this. That's right. And then we can get rid of all debuffs, potentially. Oh, this is exciting. Oh my gosh. So we have enough of that. The only question is, how do we get more block? We have Weaken. So I think I play the Weaken. Don't burst yet. Caltrops is cool, even if it is coming at the wrong time. I think I'm dead. Okay, if you're dead, then you might as well try to draw into victory. I believe that was the Great Wise Omens. Yes. They said, when dying, make sure you draw into victory conditions. Okay, we played a power, so we're only taking 27. Somehow seems a lot more manageable, and yet somehow still not manageable at all. Skill? Bullet time. Bullet time is very interesting. Oh shoot, you know what? If I had played double discard block instead, would that have gotten me there? Because we can Nightmare Catalyst, and then we can Corpse Explosion, Venom. Oh wait, am I taking damage? Maybe you would lose HP. Oh, it doesn't count block. I guess I should have been playing around that. I guess that was my mistake. Well, another loss to the heart. That's alright though. Hey, we still made it to the final level. We beat Ascension 5 with the Silent. If you did make it this far and you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel and helps me continue the series. Appreciate it nonetheless. And yeah, if you disliked it, let me know. And that'll be great too. Anyways, have a good one. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you next time.